Hey guys, welcome to the channel and another video. Today I'm going to be watching Firefly, episode 13, Heart of Gold. The previous episode was easily a top 3 episode for me. I was surprised by the level of emotional depth as Tracy was dying in that funeral scene. From the comments of the previous episode, my patrons let me know that the message was actually the last episode that was shot for the show, which went to explain why it felt so emotional. I guess the actors knew that this was the end of the road for them. I really felt that. I cannot believe that we have, one episode left to go after this one? So frustrating. Can somebody explain why this fantastic show was cancelled in the first place? Anyways, this episode is called Heart of Gold, and for some reason, I think it may have to do with Inara. I hope her character gets some attention this week, as I felt like she was a bit left out in the previous couple episodes. Not that the previous couple of episodes were bad by any means. The last one was a top 3 for me. As a matter of fact, I'm really worried now as I feel like there might not be resolutions for many of my favorite characters in the show. Like, where does River's sixth sense come from? Or what's the connection of Shepherd Book to the Alliance? There's something there. I just hope a lot of it gets addressed in that Serenity film, which came afterwards, and which I'll be watching on the channel with you guys, so don't worry about that. But before we get into it, to help support the channel, I have a Patreon page for full-length reviews and reactions to this show and over 120 movies, TV shows, early access, and weekly polls for what to watch next. You'll need your own copy to watch along. The link's in the description below, by the way. Please consider being a Patreon. Please subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you liked this video, dislike it if you didn't. With all that being said, let's get started. Firefly, episode 13, Whedon. Let's go. It sounds like an Indian song. Ooh, a hovercraft.
Get inside.
Dude, that's Melinda Clarke. Oh man, okay, I've seen her in the mid-2000s in Entourage and a couple of episodes of The OC. We used to have a biggest crush on her.
I'm here for what's mine.
Ain't nothing here belongs to you.
Oh crap, she's pregnant.
It's a good thing you haven't left with my baby.
Oh.
This baby ain't yours.
I will be back for my baby.
How are we gonna stop him, Mandy? We'll get it help, that's how.
Help?
Ah, they're going to call on the Serenity.
Who'd help us?
Cut to Malcolm Reynolds.
Got a distress call coming in, some folks asking for help.
Really?
Well, it's for her. This distress wouldn't happen to be taking place in someone's pants, would it?
Always with the jokes, Mr. Reynolds. I'm assuming Melinda Clarke's character and Inara are old friends.
And I got word you were in the area. I'm imposing, but I got no one else to ask. Who'd have thought we'd both end up all the way out here?
Who'd have thought? I suppose you heard most of that.
Oh, he's here.
Friend sounds like she's in a peck of trouble.
She is.
A whole house full of companions. How they fix for payment?
They're whores.
Thought you didn't much care for that word.
It applies. They're not registered with the guild. They're...
Independent.
Just like them. I think Mal relates to that.
I've put a little
You
aside.
can keep your money. Won't be needing no payment.
Don't much see the benefit in getting involved in strangers' troubles without an upfront price negotiated.
No one's gonna force you to go, Jane.
Don't know these folks, don't much care to.
They're whores.
I'm in.
That was awesome. How Jane just changes his mind on a dime.
Mandy, this is Malcolm Reynolds.
I appreciate your coming.
Well, any friend of Inara's is a strictly business-like relationship of mine.
Ouch.
Look, they got boy whores. Isn't that thoughtful? I wonder if they service girl folk at all.
Let's not ask.
That's a plan.
You think the kid is his?
I think it's Petaline's.
But the blood test.
His barren prairie shrew can't bear him an heir, so he takes it into his head to pull it at us. That's not gonna happen.
I'd like to meet him.
This won't be solved with talk.
I don't think I know you.
Name's Malcolm.
So, what's the plan?
The plan is we get back to Serenity and we get off this rock just as fast as we can.
He recognizes him as an evil dude, I guess.
The DNA matches. Child is mine.
Things are going to get heated up.
I understand, Captain Reynolds. You have your people to think of, same as me.
I said, we run. We.
Yeah, it's her domain. I don't think she wants to leave.
Captain Reynolds, it took me years to cut this piece of territory out of other men's hands.
He'll kill you.
Rance Burgess is just a man. And I won't let any man take what's mine.
No one here's gonna die.
There's people gonna die. And with people dying comes guts and screaming.
Well, I'm not sure now is the best time to bring a tiny little helpless person into our lives.
That excuse is getting a little worn, honey.
They're talking about having kids, huh?
You and I would make one beautiful baby.
Truth is, I expected a whole lot more of you to be taking payment in our trade. My girl's is clean and kind-spirited.
Well, I got the job on my mind. After, I'm sure I'll...
She's a hell of a woman, ain't she? Inara.
Yeah, she's a cherry blossom, no denying.
She's like you more than a little.
This would be the first. You?
My first too.
Mine too.
It's gonna be a long night.
Oh. You are a remarkable woman.
I don't know how to feel about this. On one hand, Mal deserves some love, but on the other, they were so close, Inara and Mal.
So Malcolm, I've been waiting for you to kiss me since I showed you my guns.
Oh, it happened. I wonder how things will get complicated with Inara now. They went through with it.
This great man got a name?
Reynolds. Malcolm Reynolds.
They've no respect for the sanctity of fatherhood. They have my child. We will show them what power is. We will show them what their position in this town is.
If the writers want me to hate him, they're doing an amazing job. I do not like this man.
Hal, please.
Talk about awkward.
She's a dear friend and probably in need of some comfort about now.
So, you're okay?
I'm a little appalled at her taste.
Oh, I knew it. Dude, just because you're trained not to have feelings doesn't mean you don't have feelings.
A couple of low flyovers, engines tipped earthward at full blast. Should give our guests something other than killing you to think about.
Good. Remember, shoot the man, not the horse. Dead horse is cover. Live horse, great pile of panic.
You're stronger than this thing, honey.
Oh, she's been in labor all night.
Andy, believe me, I'll be fine.
Oh, she recognizes everything.
I'd like you best on the balcony with me. You can see everyone from up there.
You didn't give me the whole truth, Mal. About her feelings for you?
I really don't know.
Mal, looks like we got some imminent violence.
Don't pretend like you don't know Mal. Dude, there's so much tension between you guys, I could... It's palpable.
Anybody here goes down, you drag him to the back and get back to shooting.
I have a feeling one of them will die.
Copy that, Mal.
By the way, I really love this horrorcraft prop. Oh, it's that laser gun!
That's it, pedaling one more push.
Oh man, he's going to take the baby, isn't he? Nice, well played, they're trapped.
Good morning, Pedalee. How's my boy?
Rance, most of you men are either dead, dying, or run off.
This is my blood, woman.
No.
Oh! I knew it, I knew one of them was going to get shot.
Pay for what you took. She was just a whore. I want to see my son!
Jonah, say hi to your dad. goodbye to your daddy, Jonah.
Oh.
You go with them.
This is like two funerals back to back. The last episode we had Tracy's funeral, and this episode we have Nandy's funeral.
I think those girls will do all right.
They have a moment together.
She taught them well.
Yeah, I wish I never met her. And I wouldn't have failed her.
That wasn't the way of it.
Oh,
The strength of her love for them, it's what kept them together.
that's what you have with the Serenity now. You have a family.
When you live with that kind of strength, you get tied to it. You can't break away, and you never want to. There's something I should have done a long while ago. I'm leaving.
She's leaving? Why? Because she doesn't want to get too emotionally attached? You can't leave in the penultimate episode. Oh man, what an ending. I cannot believe there's only one episode left. Okay, I took a little time to collect my thoughts. First off, that was another great episode. The penultimate episode of Firefly was fantastic, with quite a few twists and turns I did not expect. This episode mostly dealt with Mal and Inara and their feelings for each other, which I'm extremely glad about. When Inara gets a distress call from one of her friends, Nandy, played by the beautiful Melinda Clark, she persuades Mal and the crew to help them out. Turns out that a local boss of sorts impregnated a working woman and claimed her baby. That dude, I think his name was, Burgess? Was a straight up misogynist who believed that men are superior to women and women should be subservient to men. If the writers wanted me to hate him, they did an amazing job with it. I really wanted him to die more than I thought I would. Anyways, while defending the establishment, Nandy dies by Burgess's hand, and the episode ends with another funeral. These last couple of episodes have been very emotional. I wonder if they were written after the show got cancelled, or because it really does feel like it. It's almost like, because the first episodes, they weren't this emotional. They were very well written, but I don't know. I feel like the writers knew that the show was coming to an end. The subplot of this episode had Nandy and Mal spending the night together. It kind of felt bittersweet, since on one hand Mal didn't have a real love interest for a while. And I feel like he deserves some love, but on the other hand, he and Inara have feelings for each other, clearly, and they deserve each other. Although Inara says that she's happy for them, she's shown to be crying in private, which was extremely sad to see. I don't know how to feel about the fact that she decides to leave at the end. I guess she doesn't want to feel heartbroken, and she sees how losing family can break you emotionally, just like Nandy. I think she doesn't want to be emotionally attached to somebody at that level, with her being a companion and all. What I'm really interested in is how the writers handle this in the series finale. Can they handle it in one episode? I personally don't think so, but I hope to get some real answers in the movie. Overall, Heart of Gold was another emotional gut punch of an episode. I was happy that the Mal-Inara storyline was front and center and was a reaffirmation of the feelings they have for each other. The episode also ended with a funeral, just like the previous one. I know the next episode is the final one, and most of the cliffhangers or the storylines won't get resolved in it. But I'm really hoping for a proper conclusion in the Serenity movie, which I'll be watching with you guys. Anyways, thank you for watching. I have a Patreon page. Consider being a patron. Subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you liked this video, dislike if you didn't. I will see you on the next one. Bye.